Hello everybody, it's Matt. Welcome to the channel. This is going to be my first video, and this is my YouTube channel, so I'm not going to have any sound with the background gameplay, as you can see. So I'm just going to have some background gameplay for you guys while I tell you a quick story about my first week in college, and also why I wanted to start this channel. So I wanted to start this channel because I've always wanted to see what it would be like or how far I could get if I tried. And I had never thought that I would be able to, but I figured that I should at least give it a try and, see what happens. So, as you can probably tell by my profile name, if you haven't read it already, I'll just say it. It's not your average food scientist, and that's kind of what my major is in college right now. And it's not not very common major, but I'm here to, teach you guys about it maybe, and down the line maybe even show you guys a few recipes or something, because I was also a pretty good cook as far as that goes. But anyways, let's go to the story real quick. So this will be the story of my first week in college. And the transition between high school and college was actually very good for me. Nothing bad happened. So that was good. And other than that, I've just been having a pretty good time. And as far as my week went, it was alright. There was a few minor bumps, but nothing too serious, so that's good. One thing I did like to mention is that my college is kind of elevated, so it's got a really big hill, right? And of course, what happens first week, I managed to fall down the hill, and there's like 10 people looking at me, and I'm just like, oh great. I fell down the hill in the first week. I'm like probably the laughing stock. Keep in mind, freshman, so like, I don't know anybody, and it's crazy. And of course, first week's always hectic. I was lucky enough to get a really good thing. So anyways, after that all happened, I guess I can tell you about my schedule. So my classes were chemistry, calculus, expository writing, and of course history class, which has proven to be the worst so far. But really, other than that, it's been pretty nice, not too bad. So as I said, I got those classes, and chemistry is by far my favorite. My science classes are my favorite because, all in all, I'm a food scientist. That's what I'm going to be, food scientist, my major. And so I also like to cook and stuff like that. But so I really liked chemistry, but I do need a little bit of math, like pre-calculus, but they placed me in calculus, which was a bad thing because I wasn't really supposed to be in calculus, but the test was way too easy, so I placed into calculus. Other than that, everything, it went smooth, I guess you could say. Although the thing that completely shocked me was that I got a 50 on my math quiz first week. So as a freshman, I'm thinking, oh, how did I screw up, And I made sure to explore the campus, look all around and stuff like that. I even made a few friends along the way, And I just figured that I'd try out this whole YouTube thing and see how it could work for me. Hopefully the screen recorder even works, If it does, this will be the first video, and probably upload some more for you guys if there's anybody there. But I hope I do get a fair bit of people to talk to. I had all my friends describe me as a good person, like when I talk and I entertain people, so I said, hey, why not try it out? So that's what I'm doing. And you guys can just tell me in the comments below what you want, like if you want me to play more games or maybe talk about story times other than this one. I know it's not the most interesting thing to happen, but I have some interesting stories if you guys like to hear them. I think I'd start off pretty normal with all the college business and stuff. As far as food goes, I don't know if it's everywhere, but my college is literally just like there's only Dunkin' Donuts at my college, and like the regular dining hall. Like there's no restaurants on campus other than Dunkin' Donuts, which is kind of like not so good, but at the same time it is pretty nice. One thing that I'd like to emphasize about my college is that it's pretty small. So I mean, like, walking is really nice, and like you barely walk so far anywhere, honestly. Now I can't tell you guys which college I go to, obviously, because it's public and stuff like that. All I can say is that it's really good. It's really nice, and yeah, I really like it here. But I suppose one of the things that have been bad about college kind of so far is just the what was I gonna say? I'm sorry. One thing that's bad about college is one of my professors is just he's really, really old, and I mean, like, he doesn't use anything. Oh wow, I forgot fuel. Anyways, yeah, so like my professor is really old. He still uses chalk. I mean, it's 2019. That's just crazy if you ask me. But all in all, he was nice, but like his exams are brutal. And I mean, other than that, he's all right. But I mean, like I said, his exams are just horrible. And like, I even had a kid go up and ask him. He said that my professor told him that it wasn't rocket science, and to just do it. And he was, as you probably can tell, really disheartened by that, because you just tell someone something's not rocket science, it's not going to help them at all. So that's kind of But yeah, he's an okay guy, but he's just so old school, he uses chalk and stuff, and his exams are strict. But he's a really funny person. Let me tell you, I can tell you guys about something that he said once, and it was pretty good. One time, he told me that he was like, so when you guys go back to your families, you could ask them, did you know? And he said, just say, did you know that King Louis the 14th has really thick thighs? And the whole class just started dying laughing. I know, that sounds so bizarre coming from an old school history teacher, but I'm telling you, this is exactly what he said. Did you know? And I was like, all the class was just, it was hilarious. Oh well. And yeah, it was really funny, and like, one of the funniest things I've ever seen, honestly. But other than that, I mean, he's, like I said, he's pretty funny. He does stuff like that all the time. But yeah, I don't think this video is gonna go on for much longer. But I just want to thank anybody who's actually watching this right now. It's a pleasure talking to you. Like I said, I'm gonna continue doing these videos, and we'll see how it goes. I guess I can tell you some of the things that I like to play. I actually like strategy games, and like XCOM, and I like Minecraft sometimes. It's not really as much, but And I play Dead by Daylight, which is one of my favorite games. I wish I had it for the PC, but unfortunately I have it for my console. I have an Xbox, which I would definitely record for you guys on that, but I just don't have the equipment for that, unfortunately. So it's just gonna be computer games from now. Luckily, I do have a really good gaming laptop, so maybe I could do some XCOM for you guys. Well, yeah, and I can always tell more stories. I have some good stories to tell you guys. I just thought I'd start out like with a normal story, tell you guys what my channel's about, and all that. So, other than that, really, as you can tell, I'm not really the best at FTL. I just wanted you guys to have some background gameplay. And maybe, if you think this is funny, because, I'm not very good at it, so you can critique me and all that. And there we go. Well, that was fun. Looks like that's the end of the run. Alright, guys. See you later.